Ezra 8. People who went with Ezra. Now these are the heads of their fathers' households and the genealogical enrollment of those who went up with me from Babylon in the reign of King Artaxerxes. Of the sons of Phinehas, Gershom. Of the sons of Ithamar, Daniel. Of the sons of David, Hattush. Of the sons of Shechaniah, who was of the sons of Parash, Zechariah. And with him 150 males who were in the genealogical list. Of the sons of Pahath Moab, Elihoenai the son of Zerahiah, and 200 males with him. Of the sons of Zattu, Shechaniah the son of Jahaziel, and 300 males with him. And of the sons of Adin, Ebed the son of Jonathan, and 50 males with him. And of the sons of Elam, Jeshaiah the son of Athaliah, and 70 males with him. And of the sons of Shephatiah, Zebadiah the son of Michael, and 80 males with him. Of the sons of Joab, Obadiah the son of Jehiel, and 218 males with him. And of the sons of Bani, Shelemith the son of Josiphiah, and 160 males with him. And of the sons of Bebai, Zechariah the son of Bebai, and 28 males with him. And of the sons of Azgad, Johanan the son of Hakatan, and 110 males with him. And of the sons of Adonikam, the last ones, these being their names, Eliphalet, Jeiel, and Shemaiah, and 60 males with them. And of the sons of Bigvai, Uthai and Zabud, and 70 males with them. Ezra sends for Levites. Now I assembled them at the river that runs to Ahava, where we camped for 3 days. And when I paid close attention to the people and the priests, I did not find any Levites there. So I sent for Eleazar, Ariel, Shemaiah, Elnathan, Jerib, Elnathan, Nathan, Zechariah, and Meshullam, leading men, and for Joarib and Elnathan, teachers. And I sent them to Iddo, the leading man, at the place called Casiphia. And I told them what to say to Iddo and his brothers, the temple servants at the place Casiphia, that is, to bring ministers to us for the house of our God. And as the good hand of our God was upon us, they brought us a man of insight from the sons of Mali, the son of Levi, the son of Israel, namely Sherebiah, and his sons and brothers 18 men, and Hashabiah and Jeshaiah of the sons of Merari, with his brothers and their sons 20 men, and 220 of the temple servants, whom David and the officials had provided for the service of the Levites, all of them designated by name. Protection of God invoked. Then I proclaimed a fast there at the river of Ahava, to humble ourselves before our God, to seek from him a safe journey for us, our little ones, and all our possessions. For I was ashamed to request from the king troops and horsemen to protect us from the enemy on the way, because we had said to the king, the hand of our God is favorably disposed to all who seek him, but his power and his anger are against all those who abandon him. So we fasted and sought our God concerning this matter, and he listened to our pleading. Then I selected 12 of the leading priests, Sherebiah, Hashabiah, and with them 10 of their brothers, and I weighed out to them the silver, the gold, and the utensils, the offering for the house of our God which the king, his counselors, his officials, and all Israel who were present there had contributed. So I weighed into their hands 650 talents of silver, and silver utensils worth 100 talents, and 100 gold talents, and 20 gold bowls worth 1,000 darics, and 2 utensils of fine shiny bronze, precious as gold. Then I said to them, you are holy to the Lord, and the utensils are holy, and the silver and the gold are a voluntary offering to the Lord God of your fathers. Watch and keep them until you weigh them before the leading priests, the Levites, and the leaders of the fathers' households of Israel in Jerusalem, in the chambers of the house of the Lord. So the priests and the Levites accepted the weight of silver and gold and the utensils, to bring them to Jerusalem to the house of our God. Then we journeyed from the river Ahava on the 12th of the first month to go to Jerusalem, and the hand of our God was upon us, and he rescued us from the hand of the enemy and the ambushes by the road. So we came to Jerusalem and remained there for 3 days. Treasure placed in the temple. And on the 4th day the silver, the gold, and the utensils were weighed out in the house of our God into the hand of Mirmoth the son of Uriah the priest, and with him was Eleazar the son of Phinehas, and with them were the Levites, Jozabad the son of Jeshua and Noadiah the son of Binnui. A notation was made for everything by number and weight, and all the weight was recorded at that time. The exiles who had come from the captivity offered burnt offerings to the God of Israel: 12 bulls for all Israel, 96 rams, 77 lambs, 12 male goats for a sin offering, all as a burnt offering to the Lord. Then they delivered the king's edicts to the king's satraps and the governors in the provinces beyond the Euphrates River, and they supported the people and the house of God. Ezra 9. Mixed marriages. Now when these things had been completed, the officials approached me, saying, "The people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the peoples of the lands, as to their abominations, those of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Egyptians, and the Amorites. For they have taken some of their daughters as wives for themselves and for their sons, so that the holy line has intermingled with the peoples of the lands. Indeed, the hands of the officials and the leaders have taken the lead in this unfaithfulness." When I heard about this matter, I tore my garment and my robe, and pulled out some of the hair from my head and my beard, and sat down appalled. Then everyone who was frightened by the words of the God of Israel on account of the unfaithfulness of the exiles gathered to me, and I sat appalled until the evening offering. Prayer of confession. But at the evening offering I stood up from my humiliation, even with my garment and my robe torn, and I bowed down on my knees and spread out my hands to the Lord my God, and I said, "My God, I am ashamed and humiliated to lift up my face to you, my God, for our wrongful deeds have risen above our heads, and our guilt has grown even to the heavens. Since the days of our fathers to this day we have been in great guilt, and because of our wrongful deeds we, our kings, and our priests have been handed over to the kings of the lands, to the sword, to captivity, to plunder, and to open shame as it is this day. But now for a brief moment grace has been shown from the Lord our God, to leave us an escaped remnant and to give us a peg in his holy place, so that our God may enlighten our eyes and grant us a little reviving in our bondage. For we are slaves, yet in our bondage our God has not abandoned us but has extended favor to us in the sight of the kings of Persia, to give us reviving to erect the house of our God, to restore its ruins, and to give us a wall in Judah and Jerusalem. And now, our God, what shall we say after this? For we have abandoned your commandments, which you have commanded by your servants the prophets, saying, 'The land which you are entering to possess is an unclean land with the uncleanness of the peoples of the lands, with their abominations which have filled it from end to end, and with their impurity. So now do not give your daughters to their sons nor take their daughters for your sons, and never seek their peace or their prosperity, so that you may be strong and may eat the good things of the land, and leave it as an inheritance to your sons forever. And after everything that has come upon us for our evil deeds and our great guilt, since you our God have spared us by inflicting less than our wrongdoing deserves, and have given us such an escaped remnant as this, shall we again break your commandments and intermarry with the peoples who commit these abominations? Would you not be angry with us to the point of destruction, until there would be no remnant nor any who would escape? Lord God of Israel, you are righteous, for we have been left an escaped remnant as it is this day. Behold, we are before you in our guilt, for no one can stand before you because of this. Ezra 10. Reconciliation with God. Now while Ezra was praying and making confession, weeping and prostrating himself before the house of God, a very large assembly, men, women, and children, gathered to him from Israel, for the people wept greatly. Shechaniah the son of Jehiel, one of the sons of Elam, said to Ezra, "We have been unfaithful to our God and have married foreign women from the peoples of the land, yet now there is hope for Israel in spite of this. So now let's make a covenant with our God to send away all the wives and their children, following the counsel of my Lord and of those who fear the commandment of our God, and let it be done according to the law. Arise, for this matter is your responsibility, but we will be with you. Be courageous and act." Then Ezra stood and made the leading priests, the Levites, and all Israel take an oath that they would do according to this proposal. So they took the oath. Then Ezra rose from before the house of God, and went into the chamber of Jehohanan the son of Eliashib. Although he went there, he did not eat bread nor drink water, because he was mourning over the unfaithfulness of the exiles. So they made a proclamation throughout Judah and Jerusalem to all the exiles, that they were to assemble at Jerusalem, and that whoever did not come within 3 days, in accordance with the counsel of the leaders and the elders, all his property would be forfeited, and he himself would be excluded from the assembly of the exiles. So all the men of Judah and Benjamin assembled at Jerusalem within the 3 days. It was the 9th month on the 20th of the month, and all the people sat in the public square before the house of God, trembling because of this matter and the heavy rain. Then Ezra the priest stood up and said to them, "You have been unfaithful and have married foreign wives, adding to the guilt of Israel. Now therefore make confession to the Lord God of your fathers and do his will, and separate yourselves from the peoples of the land and from the foreign wives." Then all the assembly replied with a loud voice, "It is our duty to do exactly as you have said. However, there are many people, it is the rainy season, and we are not able to stand in the open. Nor can the task be done in 1 or 2 days because we have done a great wrong in this matter. Please let our leaders represent all the assembly and have all those in our cities who have married foreign wives come at appointed times, together with the elders and judges of each city, until the fierce anger of our God on account of this matter is turned away from us. Only Jonathan the son of Asahel and Jotziah the son of Tikvah opposed this, with Meshullam and Shabbathai the Levite supporting them. But the exiles did so. And Ezra the priest selected men who were the heads of fathers' households for each of their fathers' households, all of them by name. So they convened on the first day of the 10th month to investigate the matter. And they finished investigating all the men who had married foreign wives by the first day of the first month. List of offenders. Now among the sons of the priests who had married foreign wives were found of the sons of Jeshua the son of Jozadak, and his brothers, Messiah, Eleazar, Jerib, and Gedaliah. They pledged to send away their wives, and being guilty, they offered a ram of the flock for their guilt. Of the sons of Immer, there were Hanani and Zebediah, and of the sons of Haram, Messiah, Elijah, Shemaiah, Jehiel, and Uzziah, and of the sons of Pashur, Elioenai, Messiah, Ishmael, Nethanel, Jozabad, and Elasa. Of the Levites there were Jozabad, Shimi, Kaliah, that is, Kelita, Pethahiah, Judah, and Eleazar. Of the singers there was Eliashib, and of the gatekeepers, Shallum, Telem, and Uri. Of Israel, of the sons of Parash there were Remiah, Izziah, Malchijah, Mijamin, Eleazar, Malchijah, and Benaiah. And of the sons of Elam, Mattaniah, Zechariah, Jehiel, Abdi, Jerimoth, and Elijah. And of the sons of Zattu, Elioenai, Eliashib, Mattaniah, Jerimoth, Zabad, and Aziza. And of the sons of Bebai, Jehohanan, Hananiah, Zabbai, and Athli. And of the sons of Bani, Meshullam, Malach, and Adaiah, Jashub, Sheel, and Jerimoth. And of the sons of Pahath-Moab, Adnah and Chalal, Benaiah, Messiah, Mattaniah, Bezalel, Binui, and Manasseh. And of the sons of Haram, Eleazar, Ishijah, Malchijah, Shemaiah, Shimeon, Benjamin, Malach, and Shemariah. Of the sons of Hazhum, Mattanai, Mattada, Zabad, Eliphalet, Jeremiah, Manasseh, and Shimi. Of the sons of Bani, Madai, Amram, Uel, Benaiah, Bediah, Kaluhi, Vanya, Mirmoth, Eliashib, Mattaniah, Mattanai, Jasubani, Binui, Shimi, Shelemiah, Nathan, Adaiah, Machnattabai, Shashai, Sharai, Azrael, Shelemiah, Shemariah, Shallum, Amariah, and Joseph. Of the sons of Nebo there were Jeiel, Mattathiah, Zabad, Zabina, Jaddai, Joel, and Benaiah. All of these men had married foreign wives, and some of them had wives by whom they had children.